Video of
basically means taking two
Fortnite
who aren't a couple from
Battle
any
Royale.
TV show, movie or such, and
Let's get
basically
into it.
making them a couple, usually through fan fiction, though it also comes in art, song and other mediums, though you'd probably classify that as fan fiction as well. And though these two characters have been shipped a lot, and I do mean a lot...
You sure you don't want to join us?
Oh, no. You two have at it.
That doesn't mean that it's true. After all, fan fiction is
Those
just fan
69
fiction.
hookups
It's
things,
not
bro. I
canon
hate
series.
those things.
But when Harley has lost the Joker, or been kicked out by the Joker...
Where's Harley? You can't divorce, remember? So, she's always come back before.
In the past, Harley has often joined Poison Ivy.
Harley Quinn, pleased to meet
Looking
you.
for a match.
Now, this may seem innocent, but Harley is the type of person who cannot be alone. As soon as she loses the Joker, she needs someone else to be the centre of her universe. In the case of the film Arkham Assault, this person was Deadshot.
Did you miss me?
What do you want?
I got an itch. I thought you could help me scratch, cowboy. Wow! Oh, good start.
And in Batman the Animated Series, it was Poison Ivy. And it looks set to be her again in the upcoming film Batman and Harley.
You know what I am?
My punishment for dropping out of med school.
Though obviously I can't comment at the moment as it hasn't been released, so we'll focus on Batman the Animated Series. Now, that show's quite old now, and back then you couldn't have an openly gay relationship in a cartoon. In fact, even now it's still a taboo. But just because the show couldn't openly show Harley and Poison Ivy as a couple, doesn't mean that there is nothing between them. After all, other TV animated superhero shows, such as Young Justice, have had the creators come out and say that there are bisexual characters in the show. But they're unable to say which ones are bisexual, as the heads of the studios don't want them to, as it will affect their profits.
What is wrong with this controller?
But the point is, there are other shows that have had bisexual characters and not been able to show them, and Harley may have been just one such victim of this in the show Batman the Animated Series and the other movies. And it does seem to be true that Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are always drawn to each other in almost all of their incarnations across comic books, TV series, movies, and video games. But in the comic series Injustice and the video game Injustice 2, both of which are aimed at adults, we get a lot of evidence that she is bisexual.
I thought we were friends. Thought we were more
Who
than friends.
bisexual?
In the
Harley
second
Quinn.
game, when Harley Quinn had to
Oh.
take down Poison Ivy during the story
Well,
mode of the game, she
let's
seemed
get
to be
into some
divided in
Fortnite, y'all.
feelings.
Fred, you're with them?
Rod will keep his promises, or he'll be
This
my
video is
next
for
victim.
y'all.
Oh, Red, why are you making me do this?
Now, you could just say that these two
Y'all
are
ask
close
for it.
friends and she
Here
doesn't
y'all
want to
go.
take her down. After all, there are a lot of close friends in comics who appear to have a thing going on, but in actuality, they are just close friends.
I want to play
First
Hello
example
Neighbor.
comes to mind is Professor X and Magneto,
That's scary
who are
ass
very,
game
very
hell no.
close, but apparently have nothing
Wow.
sexual going on.
Does.
Sometimes I do
That
wonder
shit
about them
weird
being
as
a couple.
fuck. He be like,
Very close. But although
That boy,
Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn could just be very close friends,
What's
there are
that?
several times where
Hey,
it seemed more was going on. There is the very sexual scene where Poison Ivy used her pheromones to take control of Harley.
Oh, super. Hey,
Sweet, sweet Harley. This time you'll be a good girl for Mama.
what the fuck? Oh yeah, so yeah,
It's
they
also
really
important
are
that
some
the
freaky
pheromones are
shit.
used by Poison Ivy to make men who are attracted to her so in love with her that they do whatever she says. So it stands to reason that the pheromones would only really work if the person was attracted to her. Now, as far as I know, this has never been openly stated like this, but in the past, Ivy's pheromones have only worked on people attracted to her, again, as far as I know. But if we accept this is true and Poison Ivy's pheromones only work on Harley because she's attracted to her, then if Harley wasn't attracted to her, they wouldn't work on her. After all, Poison Ivy then fights Catwoman and doesn't use the pheromones to take
These niggas
control
out
of her
here
as well.
buzzing.
And this is most likely because Catwoman doesn't find her attractive, so they wouldn't work on her. It could also be just, the writers not thinking of doing that, but if we accept that the writers did think of
Man
that,
down, man
it
down.
could purely be a case that the pheromones will only work on Harley.
Here.
And
Stop
just
moving.
after this, Catwoman has a go at Poison Ivy, who has attacked Harley, and Harley Quinn is now lying on the floor
Oh!
dead. And Catwoman tells Poison Ivy she can't believe she's done this.
She loved you.
Again, this could just be a friend's love, but with the pheromones and everything else, I think you'll agree there's more to it than that. Floor nearly dead. And Catwoman tells Poison Ivy she can't believe she's done this.
She loved you.
Again, this could just be a friend's love, but with Ivy who has attacked Harley, and Harley Quinn is now lying on the floor nearly dead. And Catwoman tells Poison Ivy she can't believe she's done this.
She loved you.
Again, this could just be a friend's love, but with the pheromones and everything else, I think you'll agree there's more to it than that. And in the comic book Injustice Ground Zero, Harley retells the story of the video game
She
Injustice
loves
Gods
you.
Among Us through her own eyes. And it is revealed at the end that she's been recapping the story to an alternate universe's version of herself to help that version of her realise that she needs to leave the Joker and that he's no good for her. And after this, she says that Harley and Poison Ivy could double date with her. Again, this does make them sound like a couple, or at least lovers. And it's for all these reasons that I think she is bisexual, and also several hundred other tiny reasons that I can't easily quantify or explain. Because they're such small little things, like the way that Harley always goes out of her way to help Poison Ivy when she's in trouble, such as freeing her from Arkham Asylum.
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please.
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
That feels so much better.
Or freeing her from the police when she got captured.
Tammy! It's me! Holly!
Harley, come to free me? Again?
And the way Poison Ivy goes out of her way to help Harley, such as saving her from the League of Assassins in...
Who that? What the dog mean? Hello? What the dog mean? That's heavy. Damn, don't you fuck me. Oh. Don't
Hello?
you fuck me sleep, motherfucker?
It's cold.
Oh my god, here we go. Ain't no more talking. No. No. You want me to warn you? Hey, Chris. Got stuff to do here. Now finish jacking me off. Say, no, let me stop. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. Come on, bro. Break the fucking house.